Hey guys, so today I thought it would be fun to share with you some of my emo poetry, which I think is actually very good, and I was trying to publish it. Aka I just made a gift for my grandma and was hoping that she would help me publish it, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here's the little book that I made online, and I have printed it out also. So the first one is called Hate versus Love, and I don't know what my inspiration exactly was for this one because I did not have a boyfriend and I never really hated anyone. Well, that passionately, at least. Hate is a strong word, love is too. Hate leads to suicide and crimes. Love leads to heartbreak, jealousy, and death. While hate makes you angry and love makes you cry, hate is more than just a word, and love isn't just a phrase. It can make people change. Hate and love are very different, but entirely the same. Okay, so we started off on kind of an okay level, like, alright. The next one I remember, I was just sitting in my bed, and it just came to me, this one, called The Meadow. Every time in the moonlight, my heart begins to pump, everything begins to spin, and I begin to jump. For that is when it comes, in the morning light, to make you hide all day, to make himself feel alright. Comes after you, and he knows your name, he even knows the size of your shoe, but no, he's not your shadow. But he does dress in black. He dare not go into the meadow where I hide, where all my ancestors survived. He goes around without a knife, without anything. He's waiting for your life. He will come in the light, his brother, the dark. He waits, like a great white shark. But he dare not step into the meadow. No, he dare not. That is a place I call home, where he leaves us alone. He is too scared, but his gut is lighter than his bone. For once I step out of the meadow, and I take his bony wrist, well, everything I see begins to twist. He starts to laugh, and then I'm back home, in the meadow where I died a long time ago. Okay, so in these kind of poems, I always kind of talked about death, because I wanted to be really emo, but also I would always have to try to do a twist ending kind of thing, kind of like Edgar Allan Poe, I guess, but let me tell you, he's way better than I am. So yeah, so let's go to the next one. Okay, this is one of my favorite poems that I've made before. My friend, I think, read it and thought that it was actually a published poem. Well, I look upon my grave. Well, I look upon my grave, I remember the voices as they came. But no, I scream. But yes, and to this day I must confess, the things I did weren't missed. But I cried, as he takes my hand to see the grave where I lie. I opened my mouth, and he did too. What he said, I have forgot. The voices told me this. Is this the way I was supposed to die? I looked around and see no one cry. As the shadow fades, I hear the devil call my name while I look upon my grave. Okay, actually, I forgot if that was the really good one or not, but both of them are kind of similar. So if I read another one in the future that's similar to that one, that's the one that my friend thought that I got published. I'm not sure if they thought I got this one published or not. As for my next poem, I actually made a YouTube video of this one, so I'm going to be showing you guys that one. Like, come on now, it's pretty, it's a little weird, but I really like it. I think it has a great storyline. Okay, so the name of this one is called The Things on the Wall Are Talking to Me. Let's see how it shows. Okay, obviously, even though that's literally the title, it's still on the bottom. Wow! It says a poem with a deeper meaning. Okay, let me blow this up for you guys. I don't want to give away the deeper meaning to that poem, but hopefully you guys can kind of figure it out. It has something to do with overdiagnosis and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm going to be scrolling down, looking at what my next little poem is. This one is one that I thought was pretty good. It's called Where the Masked One Lives. As I ponder through my thoughts, I came upon something I thought I had long forgot. The twists and turns from this world's spell opened my eyes to a different kind of smell. I was born to do what I did not. The last felt long, but couldn't beat the clock. I know now what I wish I knew back then. The ones who wear masks never were my friends. My head tilts up uncontrollably as I see the reflection of what I could be, not someone who wears a mask or ties himself to a heavy mass. Oh, how I wish I was of a different craft, made by someone whose face like glass. As I thought this, I wandered towards the well where the masked one lives, and listened to the story he shall tell. The story was not what he wanted most, for when the mask came off, all the memories flashed of a very different past. With damper eyes, a song sung strong made me start to reminisce about the things I thought I'd never miss. I asked him nicely to let them go, but as I watched the mask fall off his head, can't now, you're dead. So, of course, with poetry, you want the reader to interpret it, but I'll interpret this one for you guys a little bit. Basically, saying you never know when you're going to die, so you should appreciate what you have and try to not do things that you will regret, or to be a fake person putting on a mask all of the time, showing one side of yourself to the world and then hiding the real you, you know? You don't want to have that regret in life, being a fake person. Okay, Along the Lonely River, this one, do not report me to hospital or anything like that. It is a little emo, as in talks about some things that are kind of depressing. Trust me, I'm not like that, and I never really was. I was just trying to be cringy and emo. Okay? There's just something that you've always known, who always follows you, but you still feel so alone. As the voices whisper, you drop to your knees, slit your wrists, and fall asleep. So that's the part that I don't need anybody reporting me for, okay? Along the Lonely River is where I would recall feeling absolutely nothing at all. My feet in the sand begging me to stay. You're not worth anything, anyways. No, I did not have depression either at this time. Just letting you know. So, yeah. And as the shadow passes, so does your hope. Still now, you're sinking and still all alone. Basically talking about, you mean like you're not doing anything for yourself and you're constantly saying you feel alone, but you know what I mean? Like if you actually got up from the sand and did something, you'd probably feel less lonely. So yeah, I don't know. I can't dig into that one too much. Like I said, I was just trying to be an emo person. This is the one I think that my friend really liked, okay? Dear Death. Lately I've been dreaming of somewhere far away, where there is no need to tend to, hardly anything. While the spirits are at play, oh come my little children, as he whispers unto me, for we are not forgotten, we are such a sight to see. As our whispers echo, the halls filled with gloom, for the shadows that have cast no shade at noon. The little ones who follow tilt their head and sing the songs of Inverness, ever so quietly. Their gazes grow cautious, then a blank, as he comes forth, and they begin to shake. As their eyes close for the very last time, he casts his shadow, and it's nearly past 9. Okay, so I did like that poem. I thought it was pretty well rhymed, pretty interesting to learn about. Basically, just talking about like some demons and stuff, I guess. But yeah, so those are the poems that I have in here. I have many more that I did not put in this poem book. if I could find them, I can make another video of them. So let me know what you think about all of this, and I'll see you again.